Hi everyone, I'm Jody. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here today. Today we're going to do a product review because QVC sucked me in. QVC sucked me in. You know, before there were beauty gurus that told us, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever, QVC started it, right? So, and they're still doing it and I'm still getting sucked in. This is the Complexion Rescue Natural Matte Tinted Moisturizer SPF 30. I was scrolling through TV the other day, about a week and a half ago, and I saw them demonstrating this on the show and I thought, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. It's been a while since I've tried a Bare Minerals product. Going into summer, I do want a little bit lighter formula. Tinted moisturizer is nice. And it talked about how it improves the texture of your skin in just a week. So I wanted to see, does it work? What's the overall, is it really a matte finish? Is it really sheer to medium coverage? We're gonna test it all out. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it works, and we're gonna do a wear test at about 8 hours. It says it's ideal for oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin, and acne prone skin. I have combination skin with a T-zone that's pretty oily, and this has oil control up to 12 hours. And I do have some dry patches. So we're gonna put this product on and see if QVC is steering us in the right direction. So stay tuned, I'll meet you on the other side of this intro. Don't forget, this is a good time to, you already know what I'm gonna say, hit that subscribe button. All right, you guys, let's just see what all the hype is about. Like I said, I was compelled to order this because, you know, it was on QVC and it looked like such an amazing before and afters that they were doing. It comes in 20 shades and it sells for, get the little plastic piece off, a little metal piece to make sure it is secured. It comes in 20 shades. It sells for $38 on the Bare Minerals website. I have it in shade Natural Pecan, which is 0.05. I don't know why I would have got such a light color. This is probably going to be way better as a concealer for me than an actual foundation shade. Yeah, that's really light. But the way they put it on, they use their fingers, they used damp beauty sponge. I'm using a dual fiber brush. This one is by MAC. This is the B375, I think. It's rubbed off, so it's kind of hard to tell. I like dual brushes like this when I'm applying a lighter, more whipped formula. In fact, let me just finish blending this in and then I will show you guys just how whipped this formula is. Again, this is a natural matte finish. When I saw them do the demonstrations on QVC, it had a nice natural finish. They're calling it a natural matte. It didn't look matte on TV. It actually just looked really pretty. It was covering up flaws. Bare Minerals also claims that this is the #1 skin improving tinted moisturizer in the country. It is cruelty-free, it is vegan, it's paraben-free, it's formulated without gluten, it's talc-free, it's synthetic fragrance-free, and formulated without tree nuts and recycled packaging. So there's a lot of things to love about it. I'm gonna put my hair clip back in this side so I'm not holding it crazy on both sides. I mean, maybe this might be a good color for me. It is definitely covering up the imperfections, the spottiness that I have on my forehead, the freckles that I have that I am not in love with. It's definitely covering all those up, and it doesn't feel heavy. Like, I don't feel like I have on anything actually. Yeah, it's not tacky at all. You wouldn't even know if you felt my skin that I had anything on. But again, one of the reasons that I love this on QVC is because they put it on different types of skin. Oily skin, dry skin, mature skin, and the finish was flawless. Now what we're gonna test is, yes, the finish, but I also wanna see, does it last for hours? What does it look like? Because if we can find a tinted moisturizer that helps you improve your skin, and you just need a little bit to last you all summer, then that might be a really nice find for us. It blends out nicely. I don't know that it's buildable. Let's just see if it's buildable. I'm gonna just put a little bit more underneath my eyes right through there, and we'll see. Let's just see if it's buildable underneath that concealer area, because wouldn't that be nice if you have areas where you want a little heavier coverage, but you don't want your makeup to look as though it is heavier in those areas. Gosh, it does blend out really nice, you guys, and I have to say, my skin doesn't feel tight or tacky, And I usually get a little bit of that orange peel look right in this one section of my chin. We're gonna zoom in a second and see if that has been accentuated at all, because if that's the case and I look like an orange peel even from the onset, then this review is gonna come to a screeching halt. But from this distance in the mirror, that's not the case. So we're just gonna blend it in everywhere. It definitely covers my imperfections in my skin. I don't think I'm gonna set this with a setting powder. I'm not gonna put on any contour. The only thing I might do is add just a touch of blush today, and that'll be a cream blush, just to, you know, give myself a little bit of warmth. Otherwise, I'll look like a matte natural pecan all day. And who wants that? I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like I have good coverage. I do feel like it's a natural, I don't know that I'd say natural matte though. I feel like it's a natural finish. Not matte, or not radiant, not glowy. Maybe natural is soft matte. No, it can't be, because then we have, otherwise why would we spend all this money on skincare to have nice glowing skin? No, natural is not matte. So I would have to argue with that a little bit. I don't feel like it's a natural matte finish. I feel like it's a natural finish. There's a little bit of shine to my skin. There's a little bit of glow from within. So I disagree with them being natural matte. I actually feel like it is just natural, and I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. This is the Rare Beauty in the color Hope. Really small amounts. It does not take much. Just gonna press that in with my fingers. I mean, that is a really pretty everyday, you know, makeup, no makeup look. If I didn't have as much eye makeup on, I can see where this would just look like a nice, natural, complected skin that covers up some imperfections. It's definitely not full coverage. It doesn't claim to be full coverage. I would say it's somewhere between sheer and medium coverage. And I'm okay with that, especially on those days where I just don't want full glam. I don't want my makeup to look caked on. Well, I never want my makeup to look caked on, but there are some foundation days where you're in full glam where it looks like you have on makeup. I don't feel like this looks like I have on makeup on my skin. Eyes, another story. This is e.l.f.'s Hydrating Core Lip Shine. It's got a little clear heart that has the core lip shine in it, I guess. And this is in the color Joystick. And it's just a nice, simple, little bit of pink look to the lips without it looking like a lipstick. So it's not a solid color. It wears much more like a gloss, but it's hydrating, which is why I love it, especially with a real simple makeup, no makeup look. I think I want to add just a little bit of concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible. And where's my concealer brush? Just to, oh yeah, that'll be a lot better. Just brighten up that area really softly. My under eye area just tends to look dark unless I add something to really dramatically brighten it up. And this Infallible, just a little bit goes a long way. Just brighten it up right underneath the eye, and then I'll bring that down on the side of the nose and then back up. But it's not much product at all. I'm really moving that product around. And then I'll put whatever's left right on my nose. But I don't want to add too much concealer today because I'm not going to use any contour. So if I'm going to add this much light product without adding any contour or a darker product, then my face is just going to look too much like a ghost today. And that's not the look we're going for. Okay, we'll go back in with our blush, or go back in with that dual fiber brush. Yeah, I think that's a really pretty tinted moisturizer. The formula is also oil free, and their website says that it is good for oily and combination skin as well. And what else? Did I miss anything about it? Instantly delivers a natural matte finish for up to 12 hours of oil control. I am oily through here, so we'll see how well it wears there with the oil control. Oh, here's the answer to why they say it's the #1 skin improving tinted moisturizer in the US. The source of that information is the NPD Group US Prestige Beauty Total Measured Market, based on makeup sales January through December of 2022. Clinically proven to improve skin texture by 36% in 1 week, based on a clinical study of 34 panelists. So clinically proven to improve skin texture by 36% in 1 week, and they tested it on 34 participants. I'll let you draw your own conclusion to that. Protects against the sun damage with a mineral-based SPF of 30, perfect for oily and combination skin types, as well as sensitive and acne prone. visibly even skin tone and blurs imperfections, available in 20 shades. Okay, so we've done all that. If we find that this works well and you have more dry skin, they do have the Complexion Rescue Tinted Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. I was afraid that was going to be way too shiny and too slippery, so I really wanted to try this one that's a little bit more towards oily to combination skin with a moisturizer underneath it, which I always have on, so I do have my moisturizer on first. So let's see if this tinted moisturizer works well throughout the day and looks nice on for those of you that have more oily or combination skin, which I do have combination skin. So we're gonna check it out. All right, you guys, here we are 9 hours later. This is not a Friday face-off, but it kind of feels like it, right? Because we wanted to do a wear test. And I did look in the mirror real quickly before I jumped on camera just to see kind of what I was thinking about this tinted moisturizer. And I do like it. I think it still looks nice. It did control the oil in the oily areas. I don't feel like my forehead is excessively shiny, which can happen sometimes if I don't have an oil control formula. In terms of where the dry skin is, I don't feel like it looks dry. I don't feel like it looks different. So if you have normally dry skin, I think you'd be okay with this. But again, they do have the hyaluronic acid formula. If you feel like you've got drier skin, you want a more hydration or more moisturizer in your formula. So I do like that they've got this option for people that have oily, combination sensitive or acne prone skin. And again, I do have combination skin. So I think the way it wears in the T-zone area is perfect. I don't know that it wears, I mean, it's fine. I think it looks pretty. I don't know that it's $40 pretty. I think that my True Match Nude works just fine. I think it works the same. I think comparatively side by side, the True Match Nude, they're not side by side, so you just have to take my word for it. Trust me on this one, that when the final look after application and a day of wear with that True Match Nude looks very, very similar to this. I think the difference is the True Match Nude contains hyaluronic acid, and this formula offers a good coverage all day without the hyaluronic acid in the formula. So if your skin is oily, combination, or sensitive, and you're looking for a tinted moisturizer with a very natural finish, I don't think it leans towards matte, and I don't think it leans towards radiant or glowing, just a nice natural matte, then this is a really nice option. I think for those of us that have more dry skin and you want a hyaluronic acid, I think that True Match Nude is just as good. So there you go. Again, it's not a Friday face-off, but it's a review on this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue because it looked so nice on QVC, and I can see why it's a top seller. It definitely works. It is very nice. I think it's a bit pricey. That does it for me today, you guys. I hope this helped in case you were watching QVC and got sucked into the advertising of the Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals. It is a good product, and it works well for those with sensitive skin and oily skin. I hope you guys like this review. I'll see you in just a couple days. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.